The Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting set for a primetime tilt on Monday Night Football. Very excited about that. And, Dad, they are manned by one of the best tackles in the NFL, and that's who joins us now, All-Pro offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs, kind enough to give us some time today. Tristan, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, nothing much. I'm doing good. Just got to practice.
There you go.
Awesome. There we go. Back at the grindstone. And I mean,
Yep.
Just how good does that feel? We know your season got off to a bit of a later start because of that off-season knee procedure. So how are you feeling physically at this point in the year?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling really good. It's nice to be back out there, pretty full time, pain free, not thinking about it, just into a regular routine, pretty much. But it feels great.
So, as far as like the layperson watching the game, seeing you go from right tackle to left tackle, even though I know you played left tackle in college as well, talk about the differences of the two positions.
Yeah, I mean everything's just mirrored. I had a ton of reps, what was it, three years worth on the right side, and just kind of breaking that muscle memory, trying to relearn it on the left side, get my left hand going instead of my right hand, just little things like that. But it's just so, tell people like it's like wiping your ass with your other hand, or like using a mouse with your other hand, if you're at work sitting at a desk, whatever it is, just brushing your teeth with your left hand. Just feels weird, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get.
I mean, you doing that is so impressive, and I tell people all the time that switch is way harder than you have made it look in particular. But how about, I know he played it in college, but watching your boy Graham Barton go from center to left tackle in your set at the beginning of the season, just take us through what it was like being there for him and seeing him in that role.
Yeah, that's one of the most, honestly, one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. For him to do that on basically a week's notice, to be like, yeah, you're going to go play left tackle in the National Football League. That was incredible. But he took it in stride. He's like, sounds good. And he's like, it was funny. The plan, like for me, like wasn't to travel for the first couple of games. And he's like, yeah, I want you there. And I was like, I got you. I was like, I'll be there. Just to, I told him, I was like, dude, he's crazy athletic. He's crazy strong. I'm like, just go be an athlete. Just go be you. And I was like, to keep it simple, I was like, just stay in front of him, But no, he went out and balled, 3 weeks out at left tackle was, it's insanely impressive, for him to go do that. And then to slide back to center the next week. It's like, yeah, nothing's crazy.
He's got to be happy at center where there's less space to have to move than out at left tackle. So you guys have the best record in the NFC. What is working so well for Tampa Bay this year?
I think stuff's just clicking. I think we have a really good rooms, across the board in this building. Really good guys. Grizz is dialed in. With play calling, I think it's just a little bit of everything. Guys buying in, and just trying to get better week in and week out. And never be satisfied. But no, it's been awesome. To be sitting here at 5-1, with a big opportunity Monday night. So we're just gonna keep grinding and keep trying to get better. And we'll look up at the end of the year, see where we're at.
You mentioned that matchup on Monday night against the Lions. Aidan Hutchinson, one of the best pass rushers in the league and a guy that you'll see on the edge. What stands out to you when you study his game on tape in preparation for a match like this?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, everybody sees it too, is just his motor. Relentless. I think biggest thing for us is matching that energy, staying connected. Guys have had a lot of success against him playing long. Using, having good hands and good feet, not getting overextended. But he's got a really good get off, really good bend around the corner. But biggest thing is his motor. So if we can match that, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, go ahead and lock down the opposing team's best pass rusher, and everyone else on offense could figure out the rest of it pretty well. As can your quarterback. What's it like for you guys? Baker seems to be such a great locker room guy with such an edge, but to now see him starting to get legitimate MVP buzz, what's that felt like in the locker room for you guys?
We kind of just bust his balls about it a little bit, honestly. That's just who he is. He's just a down to earth dude. Nothing's changed really. Like you don't see it. Nothing's changed with him. He does the same thing. Comes to work every day. He's still fiery. We still got. He still comes to O-line dinner with us. We're still hanging out. It's nothing's really changed, to be honest. It's just I'm really glad that he's I don't even know how to say that he's comfortable, that he's, has the confidence that he has, because we all, in the O-line room with, that's what we want to do. We want him to go be as successful as he can be, and protect him, keep his jersey clean at the end of the day. And I think everyone's just starting to take notice of what Baker's about. And it's pretty sick to watch.
So, and we know he's excitable. So in the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game, there was a touchdown, and Aaron Rodgers got excited, and Broderick Jones, the tackle, who's very large, got excited and ended up tackling, said Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron wasn't too happy about it. Have you ever, in the excitement with your quarterback, actually taken him down?
I don't think I have. He'd probably take me out, honestly. There was a game, I think it was the playoffs against the Eagles last year. He had a good touchdown. He sprinted over and jumped. I think he was expecting me to pick him up, and I don't know if I was ready for it, but we almost went down. We almost went down there.
Okay. Well, glad he didn't take you out in that instance. I want to go back, though. You said he's at the O-line dinners. How does Baker Mayfield eat relative to the offensive linemen on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Is he putting it down with you guys? Is he a lighter eater? Where's he fit into this?
He is a lighter eater. He kind of dips out early, picks, does his picking, and then he heads out. But no, he doesn't get down and grub with us.
Hope he's not a salad guy. That would be
no, he's definitely not a salad guy.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, all right, that's good.